Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this episode, I'm going to be recapping Clarksons Farm Season 4, Episode 2, titled Pubbing, which was originally released on the 23rd of May 2025, and I'm recording this episode just over 2 months later on the 30th of July 2025. Before I get on with my recap, two things. The first thing, if you haven't already, please go and check out my recap of Clarksons Farm Season 4, Episode 1, titled Soloing, if I remember correctly, and if you can't find it, look on playlists. It should be near the top-ish, and if you don't wait until the end of the episode, then it should appear at the end. But before I get on with my recap of Clarksons Farm Season 4, Episode 2, Pubbing, here is the trailer for Clarksons Farm Season 4.
I want to make it plain that I am absolutely thrilled to bits for Caleb. But he has left me just a little bit in the lurch. Please, come on. It's freezing cold and soaking wet. Come on. I've got to be honest, I'm having a tottering time. While Caleb's away, I'm going to need a hand. You've seen Clarksons Farm?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you?
No.
I'm on. Someone help me. She's brilliant.
Should I trim your eyebrows?
What's the matter with my eyebrows?
Are you kidding?
I'm on.
That's so tiny. What should we call it?
Richard Ham. You know you're in the show. Oh, brilliant idea. Gonna buy a pub. What? Now, I've got to be honest, when I first looked round, that hadn't fallen down.
The only thing that would help this shithole is a wrecking ball.
So they've drilled holes from cubicle to cubicle.
I don't think that would to improve ventilation.
Yeah.
Start with the old thing and then the old thing on board again, bruv.
Yeah. Pigs have clitorises. I didn't know that.
Jesus. Yeah, he can't find it either, I can see it.
I want to get it open by the August bank holiday.
Fuck it now.
The carvery is now open.
Power cut, fans are dead, no gas. Lunch service is a bus, basically.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, fuck that. Why is it going at 100 miles an hour? Stop the tractor!
I think we get rid of Harvey Swinestein.
Harvey Swinestein.
Who?
So the
Oh,
scientist,
come
it's
on.
a scientist.
Actor.
It's a scientist.
Give me a goddamn drink.
You've been at school, haven't you? You've been learning how to be a dog. Come here. And heel. Oh! Oh!
That was the trailer for Clarksons Farm Season 4, and I'm showing you that because right now, as I'm starting, it is my... What am I trying to say? Here's my recap of Clarksons Farm Season 4, Episode 2, titled Pubbing. Jeremy reveals this episode takes place in late February. Jeremy reveals what him, Charlie and Caleb are currently up to. Jeremy mentions Harriet. Jeremy updates Lisa. Harriet introduces Jeremy and Lisa to Joska. Jeremy mentions 1978 Doncaster. Harriet tells Jeremy something he doesn't know. Harriet and Lisa laugh at Jeremy's lack of pig knowledge. Jeremy shares some abattoir statistics with Richard and Vanessa. Vanessa reveals what she and Richard do with their pigs. Richard and Vanessa wish Jeremy good luck. Jeremy mentions Lisa being Irish. Lisa reveals what Irish pubs used to look like. Jeremy reveals his pub business plan. Jeremy mentions a UK pub law. Jeremy introduces Lisa to a repeatedly bankrupt pub. Jeremy mentions pubs being cheap. Lisa agrees with Jeremy. Jeremy gives Lisa a tour of this pub. Lisa swears. Jeremy believes Lisa won't like what it is like upstairs. Jeremy is proven right. Jeremy activates something. Lisa reveals her thoughts on the pub. Jeremy reveals where this pub is located. Harriet yells at Jeremy's tractor. Harriet asks for Jeremy's help. Harriet is able to do something Jeremy isn't able to. Harriet informs Jeremy what the current issues are. Harriet believes Jeremy's eyebrows are too long. Harriet sorts out Jeremy's eyebrows. Jeremy mentions Caleb. Jeremy and Harriet reunite with Gerald. Gerald reveals his issues with Jeremy's hedge-cutting ability. Alan inspects the pub Jeremy is considering buying. Alan corrects Jeremy. Jeremy mentions Neil. Neil praises the council. Jeremy asks Annie and Scott for advice. Jeremy mentions the mushroom bunker. Jeremy reveals what Lisa is currently up to. Harriet reveals why she started posting on TikTok. Jeremy mentions mental health. Harriet mentions the loneliness involved in farming in the Grinch. Harriet surprises Jeremy with a new tractor. Harriet corrects Jeremy. Harriet apologizes to Jeremy's old tractor. Jeremy tests the tractor Harriet has loaned. Jeremy compliments the new tractor whilst insulting the old tractor. Jeremy tests some other tractors. Jeremy and Charlie, along with Neil, attend a meeting. The outcome of this meeting surprises Jeremy. Jeremy informs Lisa what the plan for the pigs are. The pigs are transported. Jeremy says goodbye to the pigs. Someone thanks Jeremy. Jeremy updates Lisa on his pub plan. Jeremy mentions central heating and air conditioning. Jeremy and Lisa discuss the old tractor. Jeremy reveals the price of the new tractor. Jeremy test drives multiple tractors. Lisa raises her voice at Jeremy. Jeremy repeatedly hides from Lisa in tractors. Jeremy and Harriet reunite. Jeremy receives multiple sales pitches for the new tractors. Jeremy reveals his plan on how to decide which tractor he will purchase. Jeremy, Lisa and Harriet time the potential new tractors. Jeremy reveals his tractor shortlist. A time jump of 2 days occurs. Jeremy mentions Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which he also hosts. Charlie, Neil and Jeremy discuss the outcome of the meeting. Jeremy mentions Disneyland, and Jeremy reveals when he wants his pub to open by. As that is my recap of Clarksons Farm Season 4, Episode 2, titled Pubbing. Obviously, my recap for Season 4, Episode 1 is already out, and obviously my recaps for the rest of Clarksons Farm Season 4 will be coming out at some point. But some episodes that I have already recorded, so you've got my recaps of the 11th Doctor Chronicles, All of Time and Space, Curiosity Shop, Neighbours episode 9281, and Smith and Sullivan Reunited the Corner. They're all written, and I will be recording them in the next day or so. So those are some of the episodes to come. But back to this episode. Let me know what you thought of Clarksons Farm Season 4, Episode 2, Pubbing, if you watched it. My recap, if you need your thoughts on both of those in the comments below, as well as anything else you want me to cover on the channel, such as any previews or recaps. Put those in the comments below as well. Remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe. And before I go, just a reminder that there are now 2 podcast episodes released every single day, with the first episode released at 11 AM GMT and the second episode released at 3 PM GMT. Without further ado, I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.